because they didn't.
For centuries, paper has been at the heart of communication. From the first newspapers to the novels that inspire us, paper is a staple of human progress. But as the world faces the realities of climate change, the toll of paper production on the environment is becoming increasingly apparent. A shift is underway, one that is moving us away from printed pages towards a greener digital future.
When you cut a tree, you cut your future. You destroy many lives for tomorrow. And our goal is to ensure that we protect our environment and conserve our environment as much as possible. Any effort that is made towards conserving and saving our forests and trees goes a long way in saving our future.
Every year, billions of trees are felled to meet the global demand for paper. In fact, it takes about 24 trees to produce just 1 ton of printing paper. That's a lot of trees and a lot of carbon dioxide being released into the atmosphere.
It's not just about the paper, it's also the ink. It is the electricity that you consume, but that the machines run on.
There is a solution. Digital platforms are allowing us to reduce our reliance on paper without sacrificing access to the information we need.
We've made the commitment to at least grow 100,000 trees, and we shall be appealing to Kenyans of goodwill to also join us in this initiative. As a business, if you affect or continuously degrade the environment and the surroundings, you deplete resources. So even the products you're making no longer make sense as you go by. So sustainability has to be embraced by everyone. We are working with also the Green Belt movement. It's an organization that has been in the environment conservation space for the last 47 years.
As People Daily, we are not an ivory tower. We listen to the people, and the people are saying, stop cutting trees, grow trees. So we are going to conserve the environment by stopping cutting trees for print purposes, which will then which has got an effect on deforestation.
People Daily, a leading newspaper, has embraced this change. Instead of cutting trees to meet demand for print copies, they are now publishing digitally, reducing the environmental impact for the past 32 years while still delivering the same high-quality journalism.
Production of newspapers in the print model produces a lot of waste in terms of paper. It also pollutes the environment because we have our printing presses use emit fumes that are pollutants. So this is going to have a positive effect in reducing pollution and waste in terms of newspaper and other associated material. We have decided to distribute our newspaper differently. We have decided to distribute it in a form that is cleaner, that is clever, and that is reachable to our audiences using a digital platform. We are producing our content and putting it in an app called PD app.
The issue of environmental sustainability for us is a bigger concern than us waiting for a newspaper to be read until it dies. No. We decided it's a bigger cause.
As a green product, we have curated our content in such a way that we are accommodating more content on the environment. We have a pull-out dedicated to issues environment and 2 pages of the product dedicated to environment stories every day.
It is the last piece of People Daily newspaper. History in the making, ladies and gentlemen.
Small businesses and publishers make the switch to digital platforms. They are not only conserving trees, but also minimizing pollution, saving water, and reducing energy consumption. The Kenyan government issues books annually, and the demand is especially high in the implementation of the CBC curriculum. The government is in the process of distributing 1,024,000 books for use by grade 9 students countrywide. On the other side, Local Digital Platform is attempting to change how things are done.
Content yetu ni vitabu za kuanzia watoto wa chekechea hadi wale wa high school. So kitu ambacho tunafanya ni tuna bring other publishers on board ili tuweze go green pia sisi as publishers as well. So for Local Learning we don't only have books from our parent company which is Longhorn Publishers, but we also have vitabu za publishers wengine ambao slowly wanakubali kwamba digital is the way to go na wanatupa vitabu zao kuzidigitize ili ziweze kuwa katika hiyo platform yetu.
The transition to digital learning is vital, with schools partnering with publishers to embrace e-books and e-learning platforms. The world is fostering a new generation that values sustainability, technology and innovation.
Schools have been a bit resistant to change, but utapata kuna shule zinasema okay, let us do hybrid. Tuwe na vitabu kidogo za print na tuwe na mfumo wa kidijitali as we look into fully implementing 100% digitization of schools.
Every publisher, every government institution should embrace digital platforms for publishing.
Every small action counts, from switching to digital newspapers to embracing e-books. This is taking steps towards a greener, more sustainable future. By reducing dependence on paper and transitioning to e-books and e-papers, this is conserving precious resources, cutting down on waste and minimizing pollution.
One tree can sink up to 22 kgs of carbon in a year. And that same tree can produce enough oxygen for 2 grown-up persons in a year. So when you save 1 tree, you actually saving 2 lives in terms of the oxygen. And you can translate that into economy and economic value that you are saving and the future that you're saving for the generation to come.
The move to digital is not just about convenience. It's about creating a sustainable future for generations to come. Every tree saved, every digital page read is a small action that adds up to a greener, healthier world. For Voice of Nature, I'm David Kagina.